In the name of Allah, Hadhrat Hamzah's shroud. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, dear uncle and one of his earliest supporters, Hadhrat Hamzah radiyallahu anhu, fell in Uhud, and the ruthless enemy brutally cut off his nose, ears, and vitals. He was ripped open, and his heart, lungs, and liver were mutilated. While the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was making arrangements for the burial of the dead, he caught sight of Hadhrat Hamzah's radiyallahu anhu body and was shocked to find it in that condition. He covered the body with a sheet of cloth. Presently, Hadhrat Hamzah's radiyallahu anhu sister Safiya radiyallahu anha also came to see her martyred brother for the last time. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam feared that the sight might be too much for her to bear, bade her son Hadhrat Zubair radiyallahu anhu to dissuade her from seeing the body. She, however, rejoined, "Yes, I have heard that the wretches have mutilated my dear brother's body. It is not too much in the path of Allah, and we should be resigned to it. I will bear all this patiently, and may Allah in His grace have mercy on us all." Hadhrat Zubair radiyallahu anhu informed the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam of his mother's resolve, and he gave his assent to her seeing the body. When she beheld what they had done to it, she simply exclaimed, "Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un," and offered a prayer for his soul. In another hadith, Hadhrat Zubair radiyallahu anhu himself narrates the incident. He says, "We made out a woman drawing near the place where the martyrs of Uhud had been gathered. On her close approach, I recognized her to be my own mother. I advanced to stop her, but she proved to be too strong for me. She thrust me aside with the words, 'Leave me alone.' I told her that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam had prohibited her from seeing the dead body. She at once desisted from her purpose and explained, 'Hearing the news of my brother's death, I have brought a couple of sheets for his shroud. Take these sheets and make use of them.' We took the sheets and had begun to enshroud the body, when the dead body of an Ansari named Hadhrat Suhail radiyallahu anhu caught our eyes. It was also lying close by in the same condition. We considered it a shame to enshroud Hadhrat Hamzah radiyallahu anhu in 2 sheets, while the body of another Muslim brother lay bare. We therefore decided to use 1 sheet each for the 2 bodies. Now, 1 sheet was bigger than the one other, so we drew lots, and the bigger sheet came to the lot of Hadhrat Suhail radiyallahu anhu, and the smaller one to that of Hadhrat Hamzah radiyallahu anhu. We found that the sheet meant for Hadhrat Hamzah radiyallahu anhu, being too small, would not cover his body. If we covered the head, the feet remained uncovered, and when we pulled it down to cover the feet, the head was exposed. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Cover the head with the sheet and the feet with tree leaves." This is how the body of Hadhrat Hamzah radiyallahu anhu, the dear uncle of him sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who wore the crown of perfection, was buried. Look at the spirit of the Sahaba, who could not tolerate Hadhrat Hamzah radiyallahu anhu being enshrouded in 2 sheets, and another Muslim brother remaining without a shroud at all. Again, although Hadhrat Hamzah radiyallahu anhu deserved preferential treatment due to his exalted position, his body was covered with a smaller sheet that had fallen to his lot. Can there be a better example of sympathy, equality, and self-sacrifice? Is it not shameful on our part that we, who call ourselves the followers of these illustrious people, do not possess any of these qualities?